Good morning, everyone. It is 9:59 a.m. here, September the 22nd of 2020, and I did release this photo last night. Just shared one photo of the photos that I took last night of the pictures that I worked, and someone said, "Why not video footage? Why always pictures? Why you only show pictures? Why can't we see more or less?" Why can't we see video footage of what you're sharing? I'd love to share video footage if I could get it, but I think these pictures are pretty clear compared to what is shared, what are the publicly released declassified photos, so you can't even make that out. So the question really does need to be directed to the governments and the militaries of the world and the news outlets. That we need to ask them, why not release the video footage? You know for a fact that they got better pictures than this one that's blurred out. They've got detail that would highly surpass the detail that I've got in these. They've got the detail, they've got the videos, they've got it all, and they're keeping it to themselves. So I think the question needs to be asked to them. See, look at this. You have these airplanes here and you have this here. And again, this is a Google search. So yeah, see, we've got, you can't even tell what that is. You can't, but hello there, everyone. Hello. You can't tell what that is, but if you wish to go to my photo section in my photos, good morning, everyone. I just got off my Facebook doing a video like that. I like to address that. Why don't you share video footage? Well, that question needs to be directed to the people who have the most sophisticated video capturing devices in the world. And that's the governments of the world, the private organizations, the militaries of the world. They have the high-tech equipment that has these UFOs and all other types of UFOs and even more stuff on video and in their pictures. They have them. And I'm going to scroll to this one little picture that I have right here, which it kind of looks similar. Let me flip this around. Okay, so see these right here. Like this is like the regular picture, and this is the inverted mode, and yes, these are ships, and this is the edge detect. Okay, look at this right here, how this is down like that. Oh, it's kind of similar to this right here. Look at that. So you think, well, why does that have that thing pointed down right there? Well, because I think that it's one of these. I really do think it's one of these, and I think those ships do have the mechanical things that can come down whenever they want them to. I really do feel that, and they can go up. They can be a big long ship like that is layered, but you got better detail than this that they're releasing. I'm telling you right now, the governments of the world and all of those other private organizations with those high-tech cameras, they got that footage. We need disclosure to start happening. We really do. We need them to share some pictures that are got some details in them with the public. And I know they can't share everything because people would just go into total chaos and they say, oh, it's a fake alien invasion. Let me tell you something right now. When this thing is blown wide open, it's not going to be fake anything. It's going to be real, because those ships are up there and there are other races of beings that were created. We weren't the only race. You may say, well, they're demons. Well, I don't think you can say that of everyone, because just like you have good humans, you have bad humans. Just like you have good extraterrestrials, you're going to have bad extraterrestrials. So we do have some benevolent beings up there in the sky that are rooting for us, that are helping us here on this earth. And we have some malevolent beings that are not helping us at all. In fact, they want to make our lives miserable. But I am so thankful for the benevolent ones, the good extraterrestrials that are up there in their ships that are flying around, that are keeping watch, that have held to their agreement not to interfere with Earth until a certain appointed time, because they know that time is coming. They know it's going to get really bad here on the earth, and they will intervene at that appointed time. And even though I want to have disclosure, you all going to want to have disclosure. You've been waiting for a long time for disclosure, some of you for years and years, but it's not going to come until its appointed time. I have 2 years left of doing this. Let me show you this right here. This picture right here that I shared, this was not the picture. I'm going to open up another Facebook account. Not a Facebook account, another Facebook window. I'm going to do that for you so you can see that picture. Oh, that's me. I did a video, so they decided they wanted to let it in. So yeah, I've got images like this. I don't know which race of beings that have this, But there are people who do channel these beings. There are. And they could tell you whose ships these are. Some may say, well, they're the Palladians. Some people say that these long ships are the reptilians. They belong to the Dracos and stuff because they're the cigar-shaped ships. Well, we got some ships that mimic these ships right here. We really do. We got ships that mimic these in the sky, and they come with the dark clouds, and I don't like them. I really don't. I've heard of Valiant Thor. I really have. Yeah, there are many, there is a lot of documentation by a lot of individuals who have had direct contact with these extraterrestrials and stuff. But when somebody says, you know, why not videos? Do you think I would not video? I would really do whatever I could. If I saw these flying in the sky, I would go live on whatever I could. I would video all that I could, and I would share it immediately. So yeah, I'd love to catch these on video. So if they're watching and they want to show up, I would love to catch these on videos and share that with the world, because you know what's in my heart. I really would like to share it. I would like all things to be brought out into the open that are kept secret and kept under wraps. I do have 2 years left, just a tad bit under 2 years, to share my findings. And I wasn't so sure at first, but I'm happy I'm on this little journey that I'm on. It's a 4-year mission. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing, and this is one picture that I shared last night. So I've got details in my pictures with my iPhone 8 and clip-on lens. You can see them right here. The original mode, the inverted mode, and the edge detect. Now look at that. It really does. When I saw this, I think, you know, it looks kind of similar to that. So don't get disheartened. Please don't get disheartened at all, thinking, well, disclosure is not going to happen. Oh, it's going to happen. It will happen. Hopefully within the 2 years that I have left. I really hope it does, in the capacity that it is allowed to happen, because some people are not going to believe it, and they're going to say, oh, it's a fake alien invasion because of the media and the movies that were put out. Yeah, they're not going to be kind at all. Oh, you're all very welcome. I don't like to do videos like this, but if I feel pressed within my spirit to do one, I'm going to do it. I'll just get on here on the spur of the moment, and I'll do a video. I wish the militaries of the world and the private organizations that have the great big cameras, the high technology, if they would release some clear images. You see, we can get clear images of our airplanes, which fly really high up in the sky, right next to something like this that's not clear. So they've got the technology. They really do. Yeah, good morning, everyone. I would encourage you, don't give up. Don't. Just keep that hope alive inside of here. At the appointed time, I know that within my heart. I really do feel it. These ships are going to make an appearance on our behalf. They are. But I hate to think of what the circumstance is that brings them down to earth. I really don't want to think about it, because it'd have to be horrific in order for them to intervene. But that day will come. But it'd be nice to have a little disclosure, a little more than what we have right now. It really would be really nice. Some clear images from the powers that be, who hold everything in their hand and keep it to themselves. Yeah. So why 2 years? Well, it just so happened around June of 2018 when I started on this mission. I was living a quiet life, okay, I was. Out there on my main convergent geopathic ley lines, in my yard where they converge one of the points, 3 beings came down in a beam of light. Right on that spot, there was a short lady, kind of older, chubby lady, and there was a small tan extraterrestrial that might have been around 2 feet. He was not 3 feet. And there was a young lady, slender, long brown hair. It kind of looked like me when I was younger, and she stood on my porch where I do videos at sometimes of the eastern sky. She stood on my porch, and she was just looking over the banister, and I stood at my doorway on the porch and looked at her, and I knew while she was there, she was going to take my place. She's like a step-in. That's what they call them, a step-in. And I was worried about my daughter, thinking how would she react to this lady who's outgoing, and here I'm a quiet person. I want to live a quiet life. And then the older lady read my mind, and she told me telepathy, whatever, telepathic communication. It's okay. It's only going to be 4 years. So here I am. I have little less than 2 years left. It was June, I'm pretty sure it was around June of 2018, give or take a few months. I know I did some documentations on my Facebook. I know I got on there and I told people about it. So yeah, that's why only 2 years. So 4 years. It's just like a normal term of service in the military. You can sign up for 4 years. But yeah, the question of why don't we got some decent videos? Come on now, this is not decent. It's a smeared out version because they don't want us to see. They don't. But I think it really does look similar to these right here. And they have the technology, the mechanical things. I think the mechanics, I don't know how you would say this, mechanical pieces that can literally go up in there when they want to. And they can just be this right here, because I do have pictures of them with just this part of their body. The main body of the structures in the sky, the ships, and then these will come down. So that's all I'm saying, you all. If I could get video footage, I would, but I wish the militaries of the world would release it. Yeah. Somebody's saying, if choose, you don't shine at planes. No, it wasn't a dream. It was not a dream. It wasn't. Yeah, just like when people astral travel and they go off to these planets and they go on these ships, it's another dimension or something. It's like multi-universe things. I'm not a scholar on any of that, but there are other worlds and stuff, and there are things that happen that come through the other dimensions. Hello, Colin from the Philippines. And with that being said, I am going to end this video. Let me look at this Facebook page. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yeah, so this was good. Facebook was nice. It released a clear photo of my last video, and not. Well, let me get to this. So this is what Facebook does to my good morning video. They would not let me change the thumbnail on it. They made it smeary like that when I said good morning, when I didn't look like that. This is what it's supposed to look like, but they wouldn't change it. They only do it to certain videos. So I guess they wanted this right out here like this. So thank you, Facebook, for putting clear images of the ships with that video, because it does explain, do you have video footage of the UFOs? And they may say, what video UFOs? Yeah. Good morning, Salem, Virginia. Dennis Rumsprung. Yeah. So I'm going to answer the question. If I ever see them up in the sky, I'm going to video them, and it will be meant. If I video them, you can be sure that it was meant for me to video the ships up in the sky. If somebody says, well, how can you capture these images? Well, they are meant for me to capture, to share with everyone. That's my part, that I'm doing my part. And if they want me to get videos, I will definitely get videos, and they will be shared. Yeah, you all. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Farmer, I can't really read. I think I need to go to the eye doctor. Farmer, I think you're right. And this is, I'll share with you something that is happening now, different from when I'm taking the photos than before. When I put my clip-on lens on, like last night, I put my clip-on lens on, and it's a live photo, and I turned my flash on, and I pointed it toward the southern sky. And what happens when I go back and I look at the live photo, it literally goes, it's weird. If you've ever put your finger on your live photo, you can see the movement. Well, with my live photos with the clip-on lens, when I put my finger on it, the movement reoccurs 3 times in a row in one live photo. And that's very strange, but that's what's happening now with me taking pictures with the clip-on lens. The photo is it's just going on 3 times in a row, and I'm thinking, wait a minute. That's longer than any 3 seconds or anything like that. That's the only other thing that is different right now. because I haven't been taking pictures, but I decided I'm going to take them last night and the night before. That's what I've been noticing with my live photos. They're taking a longer, maybe light exposure is happening or something. That's the only thing I can think of with that. Yeah, I know I said I was going to hop off of here, and I am. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I think another video was just released on my YouTube. It was the footage of the stars in the sky, the celestial beings, Venus, Jupiter, that's just the stars and the moon, I think. Yeah. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll pop in here on another day or another time. Yeah. Yeah, I've listened to the Book of Enoch on audio. It's wonderful. God bless you all too. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And we need this disclosure to start happening more, because we can't bear the brunt on our own shoulders. But if we have to, we will. We will if we have to. Have a wonderful rest of your day.